Great. Take her away.
All right. This is my lead strategist, Jun Baek. My lead advisor is Trung Lee. And I am Ryan Leong, your Führer. And anyone who disagrees will be shot. We will be talking about the genetic modification of organisms. Yes, you know it. And don't worry, it's not just animals, it will be you. You will be upgraded. We will all become part of the new Canada Army. So, for the beginning, we will talk about regeneration. Now, for many, many years, people have been wondering, oh, how do we regenerate parts? I mean, they replace their arms with hooks, they replace their eyes with glass eyeballs, and they put their legs as pegs. So, they wanted to always have their parts back after they've lost them, no matter how hard they tried. But for many, many years, they haven't been able to do that, and ethically decide not to. They're like, no, you'll become closer to gods if you can regenerate your parts. But nowadays, we've gotten closer to regenerating all of our body parts. In the University College of London, there is a head researcher by the name of Alexander Sifle, and he has been creating parts such as blood vessels, noses, ears, and other parts of the body on walls in a laboratory. And they've been able to transplant these back onto people's bodies. And this is all made by using stem cells. Just having a single stem cell, they can manipulate it to grow and multiply until eventually you get the body part they want. Oh, and the people will be so happy to have these body parts back, especially if they're about to die. So with this, we'll be able to make an army to take over the world. And anyone who disagrees ethically will be shot, and therefore it will be ethically sound because anyone who disagrees is gone. And now we'll send June to talk about the goodness of organisms and everything else that's genetically modified.
Thanks, Arthur.
Führer.
So yeah, I just kind of start by reading off the code of ethics by engineers and scientists in BC. Like the code, I think number 6, like keep themselves informed in order to maintain their competence, strive to advance the body of knowledge within which they practice and provide opportunities for professional development of their associates. So I just want to say, like, it is important to study new area and to improve our society's values. So, and I mean, we already most adopted GMO foods, and it's kind of starting everywhere. And since human has been systematically and genetically selected all our foods, our ancestors, there was no seedless watermelons, and there was no bananas nowadays. All the bananas are GMO, and it's not necessarily genetically modified, but artificially selections to change shape, taste, and characters, for example cold resistance and pest resistance. And also I also want to talk about how GMO can save our planet, the Earth, since its yield is way better than the original food. So, and since the population on Earth is increasing, to produce same amount of the more amount of food we can afford, we need more land, but we can do that. But with the GMO food, since the yield is higher, so we need maybe same amount or less amount of land to produce the amount we need for the future or right now. And I'll let you.
I'm going to talk about GMO can help use work property. With GMO, plants can be modified, for example, better resist disease, pests, and drought. GMO help the potential to help solving food production issues in the future and making a dent in the fight against global poverty. We are now in the process of transferring the technology to crops such as rice or wheat, and the results in rice look very promising. fortified rice have some better nutrients, vitamin C or protein, and with lower cost and better quality, I think it would help hunger life. It basically shows how GMO help reducing growth protein. Friend.
Right. Yes. And so you people shall now go and help the cause, or if not, you will be stamped out like fire. Hail! Ryan! Neo Canada!